Okay, you guys. So if you're interested in actually getting the oils into your home and using them for yourself, the very best place to start is with the Young Living Premium Starter Kit. It costs $160, which it is the only thing on Young Living's website that is half price. So I am a money-saving mom. I always want the best deal possible. So to buy the Young Living Starter Kit is the absolute best deal. So I'm going to walk you through all the different oils. It also comes with a diffuser of your choice. So here is the Young Living Starter Kit box. Okay, I'm going to put it aside over here, and I am just going to start taking these oils out to show you what comes in it and what each of the different oils does. Okay, so we're going to start with lavender. Lavender, you are probably familiar with. I really wish that I could just pass these to you in your home so that you could smell them, because that is so much of the experience is smelling them for yourself. But I love lavender. Lavender, we call it the Swiss Army knife of essential oils, mostly because, you know, a Swiss Army knife has so many different functions and it can do so many different things, attachments. And that's really what lavender is like. It has so many different functions and it does so many things for us. So lavender is amazing for supporting restful sleep. So we, like I said before, we rub it on the bottoms of our kids' feet and we often diffuse it in their rooms at bedtime. It's fantastic for helping to wind down and providing a calming and soothing atmosphere. It also has awesome cleaning properties. And so a lot of times we'll mix it up with our homemade cleaners to get rid of those yucky germs and, you know, keep our home clean. It's fantastic for respiratory support. So, you know, certain times of the year when pollen counts are high and we just need extra respiratory support, we will diffuse this along with peppermint and lemon, and it's awesome for those seasons when, you know, the pollen is flying. Lavender is fantastic for skin and supporting healthy, glowing skin. I often use it, you know, rub it on my face in the evenings and in the mornings, and include it like in homemade serums and that kind of thing. So that is lavender. And next we have lemon essential oil. You guys, I mean, I love them all, but I use lemon so much. I just go through this stuff like crazy. So lemon is fantastic for your immune system, and as soon as somebody in our house starts to feel yucky, we will mix this with our thieves oil and we rub it on the bottoms of feet again, because it's getting absorbed very quickly, and then also along their spines, and this just strengthens and supports their immune systems. Another kind of funny thing that it does is that it's like a natural Goo Gone or a degreaser. So a lot of times we will, if we've got like sticky stuff on like a library book or, you know, wherever that we need to get off, we will drop some lemon on it, and it's awesome for getting sticky things off. It is really helpful for flushing out toxins, and so every morning I start the morning with a couple of drops of lemon in a glass of water. I drink that down just to get my digestive system flowing, and also just to flush out, you know, the yucky stuff that might be kind of gathering in there. So lemon is great for that. And then also, if you drop some of this into a green smoothie, the green, like spinach has this stuff in it called oxalic acid, and the oxalic acid actually prevents our bodies from absorbing the calcium and the iron and like the really important nutrients in the spinach. So if you drop some lemon into your green smoothie, it actually will up that, it will kind of block the oxalic acid and up your absorption rate of those really important nutrients and minerals and stuff. So throw some lemon in your smoothie, and then, and I cook with it all the time. I add it to soups, I put some in my guacamole, we make lemonade. It's just so fantastic for so many things like that. So that's lemon. Okay, next is peppermint. You guys, I wish you could smell this. It is so invigorating. So I always think of this as my wake-up oil, like in the morning, trying to get going, especially before exercise. Inhaling peppermint several times can just really wake you up, help you get ready to go, give you kind of that extra burst of energy. On long road trips, my husband and I will keep this in the cup holder in the front, and when one of us starts to get drowsy, we open up the peppermint and we just inhale like slowly 5 to 10 times, and it really is like a second wind. It's awesome for that. We love peppermint for supporting our digestive systems, and oftentimes if someone has like an upset tummy, we'll just take some coconut oil, add some peppermint, rub it together and rub it on the tummy, and so it helps to soothe and feel better. If anybody's ever feeling kind of queasy, we'll inhale this, and it's, you know, calming. It's just calming for the tummy. It's awesome for that. Another thing that I use it for frequently, you know, whenever it's necessary, is if I have occasional head pounding, what I'll do is I'll open up my peppermint and I'll take my bottle on my thumb like this and just tip it upside down to where I have peppermint on my thumb, and then I'll press it to the top, the roof of my mouth, just like this. And I'll hold it firmly there for about 30 seconds, and it has dissolved so many, you know, so much pain in that area. So it's super helpful for that. And then I just love adding it to recipes. I love making peppermint brownies or peppermint hot chocolate for my family around Christmas time. So it's really great for recipes too. Okay, the next oil is frankincense. Sometimes I think of frankincense as a fountain of youth in a bottle. And I have a really good friend out in California. She literally just rolls frankincense on her wrinkles because it's so helpful for supporting youthful skin. It's great to put on, you know, sunspots or age spots, and just, you know, any kind of trouble area on your skin it's awesome for. Frankincense is also great for supporting your digestive system, and it's really fantastic just for overall health. I actually put a drop of frankincense under my tongue just about every other day just to support all the systems of my body, because it just does so much for the different systems. It's also fantastic for nerves. If you had a stressful day or you feel worked up about something, throwing this in the diffuser, or even rubbing some maybe on the back of your neck, or I'll put it on my wrists and just so I can, and on my neck so I can smell it. It has a very calming and grounding effect on our emotions. So it's great for winding down and being grounded. And yeah, so that's frankincense. Copaiba is our next one, and we are actually the only company that makes copaiba, so you can't get this one anywhere else. It comes from a tree that's grown in South America. It has a very mild, kind of woodsy, light scent to it, and copaiba is awesome for skin support. So little story with our using copaiba. So my little girl, I don't know if she got bitten by something last summer or, you know, encountered some kind of plant that gave her a reaction, but she had a kind of a gnarly little rash thing on her elbow area last year, and I didn't really notice it for a couple of weeks. I guess I just wasn't really paying attention, but my father-in-law said, Jenny, you better look into that, or you need to pay attention and do something about that. And I realized, oh gee, I really should. So we tried some lavender on there because lavender's so good for skin, and it didn't really seem to do anything. And so we were like, okay, what else is good for skin? Copaiba. Okay, so we took the copaiba and we started, you know, applying drops every several hours to her little area. And within 24 hours, you guys, her whole elbow was cleared up. It was so effective for her. And that's another interesting thing about oils, is that each of us have a different body chemistry, so what is super effective for one person may not be super effective for the next. And so it really is, you know, you have to try and see what works best for your body. And so for her, copaiba really took care of that skin issue and really supported her skin well. So it's awesome for that. I often include it like in my serum or my skincare regimen. And then it's also awesome for soothing, like when babies are teething and you can tell they're just in pain, they're cutting these teeth through their gums, we will rub this copaiba along teething gums, and it helps to soothe those and to bring comfort to the baby in their little mouths. So helpful for that. And then it also makes an awesome tea. So just a wellness tea. We will put a little bit of this in hot water and stir some honey and sometimes some lemon essential oil in there. My little boy loves to drink that. It's very soothing. So that is copaiba. And then Thieves Essential Oil is a blend. Let me show you up close here. To me, it smells like fall in a bottle. It has clove and rosemary and lemon and cinnamon. And it just smells very, you know, cozy like fall. Thieves was formulated specifically to support your immune system. So my kids and I do it all the time, but especially at first signs of feeling run down or exhausted or under the weather, we will put thieves on the bottoms of our feet and along our spine. And then we also diffuse it all the time if somebody's not feeling well in our house. I'll use this in place of like a hand sanitizer. I'll just keep it in like a little, I'll make a roller with it. Let me show you a roller. So putting your essential oils in rollers makes them really accessible and easy to use. So I buy these cheap in bulk on Amazon. So here's a roller. It has like a little roller ball top. And I'll just take the roller top off. I'll put a couple drops of oil in here and fill the rest with coconut oil. And then a lot of times, like with my kids, I've been at the library or at the grocery store, and I'm like, okay, everybody's germy. Everybody, give me your hands. And we just roll it onto our hands, and then everybody rubs it in. And that helps to keep, you know, stop the spread of germs. It's fantastic for cleaning the air, so we'll diffuse it a lot in our home. It's great for gum support and for your mouth, for oral health, for an aching tooth, and just, you know, just general health in your mouth. We will sometimes drop a drop of thieves on our toothbrush and we'll just brush our teeth with it. And then also, if you're familiar with oil pulling, if you take a spoonful of coconut oil and put a drop of thieves and then just swish that for like 20 minutes, that pulls so many toxins out of your mouth and out of your body. And then you just spit it, you know, when you're all done in the trash and swish with water. But oil pulling with thieves makes it extra effective, so it's awesome for that. And let's see, what's next here? We have got Digize. Digize, I'm not a fan of the way that Digize smells. It has fennel in it, it's quite strong, and I have heard a lot of people have that same reaction, but my little girl calls it like a magic trick because it's very effective at what it was designed for. Digize was designed to support your digestive system, and so this is our go-to when somebody in my house has an upset tummy. It is effective if you just, you know, dilute it and rub it right on the tummy. And then sometimes, like my husband and I, we will put some in a capsule and take it like a supplement if our tummy feels, you know, upset or unsettled. And then for my kids, a lot of times if they're not feeling well, we'll put a drop in some almond milk, and then I put some stevia in there to sweeten it up a little bit, and they'll drink that down really quick as like a little tummy tamer sort of thing. So that is Digize, and we use it. And then also, if you just want to support your digestive system to help it be healthy and to support it, you know, to just regular maintenance, it's great for that too. Okay, so the next one is called RC. RC is a blend of a whole bunch of different eucalyptus oils, and it's amazing for opening up your respiratory system and helping you to breathe clearly. And one thing that we often do with RC, especially in the winter months, is we'll mix it up with some coconut oil and some beeswax and keep it in a container. And that way, if anybody starts to get kind of plugged up, we'll just rub it just like a chest rub on their chest. And so we've just got it ready and handy. And so, yeah, it's like a homemade chest rub. The next oil is called Purification. I think Purification has lemongrass in it, and it has like kind of a spicy smell to it, but it's an awesome odor eater, an odor eliminator. So anytime that we've like cooked something kind of stinky or fried bacon or, done something in our house where the odor is really strong, we will diffuse Purification, and it literally eats the odor within 5 minutes. It's awesome. Many times I'll drop this on like a paper towel roll and put it at the bottom of my trash cans. And it's also, so it's not just for fragrance though, it's also awesome for skin support. Whenever we spend time outside in the summer and get itchy bug bites, I always put this on those spots, and it helps bring comfort and relief. And then it's also a great respiratory support oil too. So I'll diffuse this one sometimes. If somebody in my house is feeling stuffy and all clogged up, we'll diffuse that one to open up their passages. The next oil is called Panaway. and it smells very minty, and it is a blend for soothing tired muscles, and then just like everyday aches and pains. It's awesome for, you know, a muscle rub. You can also put some of this in a cup of Epsom salt and stir it into your bath if you've been working out, or if you know, if your muscles are just tired or sore, climb in your bath and just let this do the soothing in your muscles. It's awesome for that. And then the last oil that comes in the Young Living Starter Kit is called Stress Away. Let me show this to you. To me, Stress Away smells very beachy, and it does what it says. So it helps stress to go away in your life. And my mother-in-law often diffuses this in her home when she gets home from work, and she always says it really works. It really helps you just let go of things from your day and just, you know, not be stressed. So those 11 oils are the oils that come in the Young Living Starter Kit, and then it also comes, of course, with your diffuser that you get to choose, and a whole bunch of samples and things like information and things to help you get started.